All right, and it is week 1 of the NFL season. This is episode 3 of the Fantasy Fitness Podcast, coming in with a new haircut, fresh beard trim. I'm Taylor, and I'm always joined with my lovely now fiance.
I'm Julie.
Yep. But yeah, week 1 has officially started, and it's kind of been a shit show already for a lot of people.
Xavier Worthy getting taken out in the first game.
Yeah, Worthy out. We got AJ Brown not doing dick in the game. Yeah, it's just been a little bit wild already. And so going into this episode, we're going to be talking about how we're already starting off, because there's been 2 games so far. We had the Thursday night game, which is normal for it, but then they did the Brazil game on YouTube on Friday, which they did Brazil last year, and that field was horrible. And I didn't really get to watch the game because I was working. We're going to watch it later so I can do my research and reconnaissance for who I want to grab, as you all should be doing. Just like some people should be watching college football to figure out for the next year. Deep cuts.
Well, I have no proof that the deep cuts are worth it at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you also haven't watched college football.
Yeah, I know, but I have Genty, and everyone told me that Pickens was going to do well, and so I don't believe. I mean, I hope that Genty does well, but I have no reason to believe it.
Right? Yeah. No, you got in the Pickens field of it. I want to take a little bit of responsibility, but I'm not going to. But only because anyone and their mother would have put George Pickens in.
Everyone told me to put George Pickens in. All of you on TikTok told me to put George Pickens in.
Yeah.
And guess what? I should have played Keenan Allen.
He shat the bed on that one.
And Keenan Allen got like 16 points, so I left 12 points on the board.
Yeah. And like I said, I want to take responsibility on that a little bit.
Well, it's
I'm
my
not
team,
going to.
like you said. Yeah.
I'm not. But I think you got screwed on that one. I have a lot of faith in George Pickens.
Well, I'm not leaving him playing.
Yeah, he's in your dead list right now.
Yes, I'm not leaving him playing because Dak didn't even see him. He's like his 5th target.
Who was the quarterback?
I know that his name is Dak Prescott.
No. What did you call him all game though?
Because he's dead to me. His name is Dak Shepard. Yes.
Not Dax Shepard, like the actor. Dak Shepard. Yeah. You got it wrong on 3 counts, basically.
Well, his name is Dak Shepard.
Yeah.
And he's dead to me, so I don't care.
Yeah. But again, I wanted Pickens.
Because he literally didn't see Pickens.
I know.
Was his 5th target. He barely threw it to him. He did nothing. It was a waste.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Meanwhile, Keenan Allen, who I wanted to play and who I love so much, just fucking went off.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020.
And that's because Herbert sees him, and I don't even like Herbert, but Herbert sees him.
But that is the hard thing with week 1 is always a shit show. It really is. Because not only do you get random injuries that come through, it's the first time we are seeing live gameplay decisions and what the scheme for that team is looking like.
Yeah, which is what I was saying. There's no way to actually know. People make all these predictions like, oh,
I know.
So-and-so is going to do really well.
And their
defense is
that's also
suck,
why I like
you don't know.
my team. Like, I think I don't have a stellar team, but I think I have enough just non-high risk guys to make it successful. And we'll get into kind of what our matchups have been looking like already in those first 2 games. I haven't had anyone play yet. All of my guys play on Sunday this week. You've had a couple, but we'll dive into that. But I've had George Pickens the last 2 years, and he was good. I would have taken him this year.
You also lost the last 2 years. You got last place in your league last year?
On a technicality.
You got last place. I got first.
On a technicality. I did.
It was not a you can't get last on a technicality out of 12 people.
During the playoffs, yeah, I had the better record. And I just lost because I had injuries.
Did you even make it to the playoffs?
Well, the consolation bracket.
And that's true because my record was not great. People didn't even think I was gonna make it to the playoffs, but then I made it to the playoffs and
Yeah.
won.
And that's what makes fantasy football. I mean, every week is different. But one of the first things we need to talk about, and it's if you look at what they're saying on the report, they're saying it's blown out of proportion. It's not a big deal. But is that Christian McCaffrey
Mhm.
was limited on practice Thursday and Friday of week 1. He was dealing with a calf and Achilles issues for the last 2 years. That is what he was put on the questionable list with, was a calf.
And that's what he was saying, is that everyone's blowing it out of
Yeah.
proportion because that was what took him out last
So
year.
I have Brian Robinson Jr. I actually tried trading him away. And this league that we're in, screw you guys for not taking my trade seriously. Not you, not
I know, but
Julie.
everyone's just scared. Everyone,
Yeah.
because no one in the league knows anything really about football
Yeah.
besides like maybe 1 or 2 people.
I offered Dobbs and
I don't know.
I can't remember who the other person was, but it was a 2-person trade for RJ Harvey. And I really want him. I think he's going to be a great running back this year. And I'm in desperate need of a running back. Like I have Scattaboo in. I have Kareem Hunt, who he got some points, but I'm glad I didn't put him in to start as my RB2. Like I have Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving's going to be a good RB1 this year. Like I always got Rashid White and wished I got Bucky Irving by the end of the year.
I think
But
it's Rashad White.
It is Rashad White. You are right. It's double A.
Look
Yeah,
at me.
good call. Yeah, good call. But I do wish I did wish I had Bucky Irving earlier in those seasons. I only had him for like a brief moment, and that it was useless at that point. Like it didn't make any difference. But I got him this year when he is that dominant RB1 for that team. And Rashad White, he was always a good PPR, like full PPR running back, because he got those passing attempts. And so in a full PPR, that's an extra point. And then you tack on the yards that he got. This year, we're in a half PPR, or at least I am. You were last year. And just running backs get rewarded more in our league.
Yeah. Well,
And that's
last
where I'm
year
struggling.
my wide receivers carried my team. So
Yeah, I mean, they
and
still do. It's it's points per reception.
that's
So
what
you
everyone
still
kept
get it.
telling me though, was, "Oh, you have good wide receivers, but you have no running back depth. Want to trade?" And I was like, "I wasn't born last night. No.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
gonna give you
I
the
mean, I
people that
got
are making
Nico
me all my points."
Collins. I mean, I think he has.
I
I
had
mean, you
Nico
got
last year, so I
yeah.
think
I
it's a
mean,
good call.
there's Jefferson, but I mean, there's a couple of guys that could end up being the number 1 wide receiver for the year. But Houston has upped their line a little bit more. It's not great still, but it's better. And even with a horrible offensive line before, Nico Collins was still in that upper echelon, if not near the top, for wide receivers. So they're a little bit better on the line. I don't think necessarily they're going to be a great team, but Nico Collins, super stoked that I got him. And then I got Terry McLaurin. If
You had him last year too.
I had him last year. I loved him last year. And everyone kind of scoffed. They call him like, oh, scary Terry, because he's always so scary to be on your team. I love Terry McLaurin. I've actually had him the last 2 years. And he's a producer. And Jaden Daniels, not McDaniels. Jaden Daniels is going to be that guy at Washington. He's going to keep being that guy at quarterback. And he can sling it. And so I don't hate my team. Again, I've said this over and over and over. I don't hate my team. I don't love it. I just am hurting at running back. But with Christian McCaffrey already before week 1 or start of week 1, before the first game, being limited at practice with a calf, and then him coming out saying it's all being blown out of proportion. It's like, I get it. It's like, well, we all get it.
Yeah, and even if they start him, they might take him out.
Right. He might be at a little bit of limited role because if I was that coaching staff, I wouldn't want Christian McCaffrey to get the full workload after he had some calf soreness or tenderness, whatever, in that first game when you have the entire season to go.
Yeah.
And I have Brian Robinson, who I also tried to trade away for Jalen Warren.
That's what I was saying. Maybe it worked out in your favor.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, it sounds like he is going to be RB1 still for week 1, but
they might not be playing him that way though.
Yeah, but the fact that it was a calf,
yeah,
at game 1,
yep,
week 1, that he was questionable for when that's what he dealt with and Achilles tendonitis makes me very hopeful that I didn't waste a pick on Brian Robinson Jr.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I actually forgot that he got traded to San Francisco when I drafted him, but it might work out. It might pay off. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm angry that everyone during our draft laughed at me for drafting a free agent with Keenan Allen. And I knew that he was a good pickup. And I knew that he wasn't a free agent. And then our spreadsheet just said he was. And then everyone on the internet was like, don't play him, don't play him. And then I didn't play him. And he did so much better than
I
Pickens.
honestly forgot that when you drafted him, he had just gotten traded from the Bears back to the Chargers. But I had told you, like, I think it's a great thing that he's back with the team.
Yeah, he wasn't even on the list. So, like, I was looking for a guy that wasn't even on the list.
I know. Yeah. Then if we're looking at grading great pickups on that no one would have looked at, Keenan Allen during our draft, the way it was set
like
up.
I said, he wasn't even on the list.
Yeah. And so, that was a stud pickup. I don't even know if he was available when I would have considered looking at him, but it did throw me off seeing it say free agent. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he got traded back to the Chargers.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't. People at least people on TikTok were talking about him, and I'm always talking about Keenan Allen.
Yeah. So. Honestly, one of my biggest worries on your team is Kamara.
Why?
He's just older guy, and New Orleans sucks.
I don't know. People were talking about him though. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if New Orleans sucks as long as they're throwing the ball to him.
Right. Yeah, but it's just touchdown opportunity.
Yeah, but still, if they're throwing the ball to him and he's getting action,
he's still a running back.
Yeah.
So we'll see how all that goes.
And the rest of your team, you can say New Orleans sucks, but again, we don't know anything about this year.
No, yeah, and that's the thing. That's the wonderful thing about
every team has sucked at some time.
Exactly. I mean,
remember
look
when
at
the Cowboys
again.
were good?
I'm a homer. Speaking of Homer, and this is going to lead into what I'm talking about.
But wait, do you remember when the Cowboys were good? And now they're not.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. So New Orleans might have been bad.
I like New Orleans. One of my favorite players of all time is Drew Brees. Jimmy Graham.
I mean, they used to be good.
Holy shit! Why did I forget that?
You used to have a Jimmy Graham. What?
I have my Seahawks jersey that I have is a Jimmy Graham jersey.
What's he on the?
Yeah, he was on the Saints forever. They're tight end.
Oh,
I am a big Saints fan.
Yeah.
Like even when.
And Kamara was high on the drafting list.
Yeah, no, Kamara's a great back, and it's also he's a dual threat running back because they will check down and throw to him as well. And for all non PPR or even non half PPR leagues, Kamara, I mean, good. He's still going to get you points, but as anyone that's playing fantasy football and taking it actually seriously should be in a full PPR or half PPR. And so
we are in a half.
I know that's what I'm saying. That's why Kamara is going to do that much better for you. He's just my biggest worry on your team right now.
Not me. It's fucking Pickens.
Yeah, but I didn't see that happening for Pickens. Dak just
if I had Allen in this week instead of Pickens, I would have no worries.
Oh yeah, you would be winning easy this week.
Maybe, I don't know. Sugum's team is pretty good.
It would be a lot closer than what it's looking like.
It would be closer, yeah.
Because I went from being about a 10-point underdog just in our bets to being a 3-point favor.
On your team?
To beat you on points scored for the week. Now, again, I've had no players go yet. My team is very volatile.
Yeah. I am glad McConkey didn't have, like, a crazy day, but he had a
No,
good
he's
day.
still that's where you want him though.
Yeah.
Where he scored is where you want him all through the season.
Well, no, I want him to do better all through
Well,
the
yeah,
season.
we all want our players to
Yeah.
every week.
But that means
I
he
want
will,
Baker
like,
Mayfield to score 45
on
points. That's
teams
not gonna
or
happen.
on games whose defense isn't as good as Kansas City's, he's gonna do even better.
Yeah. And I was surprised at just kind of how bad Kansas City looked. Again,
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the full game. I just kind of watched stuff because I was working. But that is not the team that everyone I think was expecting. Now, no one is expecting them to make it back to the Super Bowl this year. The Ravens are the big favorite
Are they?
to go. Yeah, they are.
Oh, nice for me.
Yeah. And again,
And
I
I have
tried
Lamar
alluding to
Jackson.
this earlier. She has hurt me emotionally, and but I can't be that mad because she bought these from the TikTok shop.
Sure did.
And
And I love
she
it.
has her Baltimore Ravens.
It's actually a Lamar Jackson. Shirt.
She said she couldn't buy a Lamar Jackson one, so she got the Baltimore Ravens, which is fine. If you want to, my favorite team for a long time was the Green Bay Packers when I was growing up because of Brett Favre. Like
And see, that's what I'm saying. I believe in loving the players and not the
love the
team.
player
There's
no
no
matter
point
where
in
they're at
loving a team.
because I mean the
The teams mean
NFL
nothing.
just says, "Hey, screw you." Now some of the players are like, "Yeah, I want to get paid more money. Let's go. Give me that money." And you know what? For $130 million a year, I'll make that fight too.
Yeah.
But I also, and you guys have to watch to see, it might be backwards in the film. I don't care. But I got my Seattle Seahawks one. I love this sweatshirt. I'm going to wear it besides my jersey every Sunday
There you go.
and every Blue Friday.
Well, you can mix it up.
Yep. But yeah, we got these at the TikTok shop. They're actually really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But she had to break my heart with getting a Baltimore Ravens one.
I have to support
We
my
live in
MVP.
Washington, folks. We grew up here, both of us.
But I have to support my MVP.
Yeah. Oh. So that just
The
shows
girl
you
on
how
our
much of a
team.
Jackson fan she is.
Yes, and the girl on our team who traded me Lamar Jackson for Patrick Mahomes has been told she's not allowed to make trades the rest of the season.
Yes. And again, this is such BS. Like, no one will trade with me. And she was the first one I tried to get. I tried to get RJ Harvin.
Well, I told you, I think last year in our league, there was
RJ
one
Harvin.
trade the whole season.
Yeah, and that's just...
There's already been 2 this year, I think.
As far as I know, you're the only trade that's happened.
Maybe. I thought there was one more.
No.
Oh.
I have made 3 trade requests.
Well, thank God I went first.
Yeah. And now everyone is like, no. And if you look at our social medias where I said, everyone's going to put us as the house of collusion, it is starting to come to fruition because no one is even betting. She rejected,
How
not
is that
Julie.
collusion?
Well, it's not collusion, but no one's wanting to do business with us.
You. No, with you.
Okay. This sucks.
And Corey put up the other day that he wanted to make a trade.
That was Joe. No, he went to Sugum and said he will trade Will Lutz for Christian McCaffrey because Will Lutz at least has 2 good caps. That is not a trade.
That's true.
That was a burn.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Funny. No. But when our teammate our league mate, I'll never call him a teammate again. I realized that in the last episode. Our league mate, who I wanted to get Jalen Warren, she rejected it and sent just an emoji with sunglasses on as the rejection note. No one is going to want to do dick with my trades.
Well, that's not on me.
Yeah, I even offered Brian Robinson on it. And, I mean, Christian McCaffrey is being said to still play and be the number 1 right now, which he probably will in week 1. But still, that could have been a big fumble, football terms, for me if she accepted it.
I just want to point out that last year, actually before you joined this league this year, you kept saying your league is a joke. I could totally win that league. It's so much easier, blah, blah, blah. And did I not say, no, it's actually a lot harder because people don't know what they're doing and because people don't know football and because people are scared of
I
making
still think I'm
trades.
going to do very well.
Yes,
I'm
but
just going to keep that out
it's a
there.
different kind of challenge, isn't it, than playing with people
No,
who
it
do
is.
know
And it's a
football.
bigger league. I've never been in a 14-man
Yeah.
league. A 14-man league is, I knew it was going to be tough. But it is brutal. And I should have kept my mouth shut a little bit more about how much I know football. Because I feel like that's coming to bite me in the ass right now.
Because people are scared to trade you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think people are thinking I'm trying to take advantage. And I'm really not.
I know. I think the people you need to work with are Sugum and Corey because they're the only ones.
Yeah, but the only players I want from their teams are like their number ones. They're not going to give them up because I'd have to give up my number.
But as you watch the season progress, you might see like, okay, maybe they're like bench people are doing better than the people on my actual roster.
And that is how fantasy tends to work. This is week 1 where I'm jumping so far ahead and wanting to get people.
Not as far ahead as me. I was up to like week 16 being like, yeah, I'll probably win that week.
Yeah. Like, let's look at the projections for week 9.
Yeah, but if at week 9 it's already projecting I'm going to win and there's no buys in that, then I'm probably going to win because if their players get hurt, then
but
I'm
also your
set.
players get hurt.
My players are not going to get hurt.
All right.
So it's
I hope
fine.
not. For your sake, I hope.
Yeah, they're not. It's going to be great. And you and I'm going to get first and you're going to get second. It's going to be great.
It's going to be reverse order for that, but that's for another discussion. No, but the fun thing is I am currently projected. I have had no players play, so this could all just go up in flames starting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But I'm projected to get more points than you.
Because Genty's going to get 45 points. And it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to piss me off if he does with how skeptical I have been of him. But
Jackson's going to beat Herbert. So he's going to get at least 30 points because Herbert got like 27.
Yeah, we'll see. But the fun part is we're coming down to our first punishment being drawn. Mm-hmm. It's not this episode, but next episode is when we draw to do the first punishment. And again, it's not a me versus Julie 1v1 head-to-head on it. It is whoever scores the least amount of points that week.
Yes.
So which is super unique. I haven't heard of any leagues or any couples doing that. But whoever scores the least amount of points between the two of us has to do the punishment. Each week. And we got our fun football that already has...
I don't know.
Does it have all 20 in it? Yet?
No, we didn't write 20.
Okay. Well, it's got at least a decent amount. So yeah, give suggestions on what else to put in there for punishments. But whoever has lost, so next week is going to be the first drawing.
Yeah. So some examples. Let's just see of what we've got in here.
She is rigging it. She's already.
I'm not rigging it. That's why they're all the same. Loser buys roll for shot, which is another thing we do. There's a local bar here that
a D&D bar
that you roll to see which shot you get. And then you fill out this little card and they have like a shot club.
Yeah, one of them should be Malort. If you guys don't know what Malort is, look it up. It's terrible.
This one is do a lemonade or hot cocoa stand outside for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, in our neighborhood. That one's gonna be fun. And we're coming up to winter. So all these are gonna suck that are the outside ones.
And we'll read one more. Let's see. This one is learn and post a TikTok dance.
Yeah, a viral one.
I actually wrote ticket dance, but we know what that means. She doesn't know. You could sell tickets to your performance. Oh, we should do that.
We would have to actually schedule a performance.
Yeah, we go sell tickets to the neighborhood.
Throw it in there
a
for
quarter
something.
Per ticket, and they come watch you do your viral TikTok dance.
That's adding
that
on
would be
to the
but it could be a totally simple
we
one.
Could have to learn a monologue from Shakespeare and sell tickets.
That's not even fun. Shakespeare is so boring.
Uncultured.
Shakespeare is boring, and I don't want to learn a Shakespeare monologue.
I don't want to have to do a viral TikTok dance.
I just don't want to learn a boring monologue. No one wants to watch that. Do you guys want to watch a monologue of Shakespeare? No.
If you were wearing puffy pants. But anyways, yeah, so week 1 has started. I wish I had more to give. about how my team's doing, but no one's played.
The hard thing for me this week is that I had Keenan Allen on my bench, but I also had McConkey in. But for McConkey or Keenan Allen to do well, that meant that my opponent's quarterback, Herbert, was also doing well.
Yeah.
And
And
Herbert had a
to be
great
fair,
week.
I didn't think about this originally because I honestly I didn't know. Like I wasn't looking at it, but because he had Herbert as his quarterback, probably should have played both because it would have been a cancel out on points,
Yeah.
more or less. Again, I didn't look at that,
I would have
but I'm
gotten
also not the manager of your
No,
team.
I know. I would have
Yeah.
gotten 23 to his 27, so yeah, it would have
Yeah.
helped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't look at that. But again, I'm not the manager of your team, so
It's
that's on
okay.
you.
It's
But
on
Pickens, I want again, I take a little bit of responsibility on that, but not a lot.
That's all right. Now I know. And Pickens is benched until further notice.
Yeah.
Until Dak Shepard can see
Means
him.
I might try. Yeah, and stop calling him Dak Shepard.
No, I don't care about him. His name is Dak Shepard, and he sucks. And he doesn't see Pickens. He's blind to Pickens. He only sees who's that guy on his team?
CD Lamb.
Yeah, he only
Yeah,
sees
CD
CeeDee
Lamb
Lamb.
had a good game.
Yeah.
Saquon, man, I wish I had him. He was
Well, wasn't
that
he like 101 or 102?
he's like, yeah, like 102. I
Yeah.
think Jamar Chase went number 1. He might have been 2 or 3 in our league, so neither one of us stood a chance of getting him.
Yeah.
Again, I was 12 out of 14. Julie was 10 out of 14. So we just kind of got the shit end of the stick as far as the draft. But yeah, so NFL season is kicked off. Love it. So excited. And tomorrow, all day, like follow our socials because you might see either one of us freak out. Probably me. I'm a little more vocal and animated with my emotions as far as it comes with football. But yeah, follow our socials, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then for the podcast, obviously Apple, Spotify podcasts. But yeah, that's where you're gonna see all like the daily Sunday, Monday, Thursday updates and emotions.
Yeah.
Most likely that we're gonna be doing. Other than that, like this is kind of our recap about what's going on so far. And it's been fun. I mean, we have Thursday and Friday already for week 1, which normally
That means
Friday.
I'm going to play Sickum again at the end of the season because you play Kale again
Yeah.
at the end. Good. Now I know. We'll certainly be
There you go. So
McConkey.
yeah, McConkey and Allen against him if he still has Herbert in as quarterback. That's what you got to look at.
He will.
Oh, and screw Travis Kelce for getting 2 receptions and one of them being a touchdown.
I know you were so stoked that he had 1 point.
He
You
had
saw that touchdown.
1.5 points in our league as deep as the third quarter. And the guy I'm playing has him. And he knows nothing about fantasy football. He's even called himself, self-admittedly in our Slack chat, incompetent. Incompetent is his own words about his fantasy football or just football knowledge. He has Travis Kelce. I was feeling so good. 1.5. Like, hell yeah, let's go. Ended up with 2 receptions for like 47 or 49 yards and 1 TD. He gets 11 points.
Crazy.
BS. You shouldn't be able to do that. And I hate Travis Kelce. I don't think he's going to maintain that, but still, those kind of numbers, 2 receptions.
I don't know. He might retire this year, so he might be trying to go out on top.
He doesn't want CTE for T Swizzle.
He wants to retire.
Yeah, but he's not going to risk getting CTE. He's
I
just
don't
going
even
to
know
take
what
it off.
CTE means.
Chronic traumatic someone out there knows.
I don't know what
it
you're
is.
saying, but he's gonna want to go out on top.
CTE is the brain injury thing that a lot of football players have.
Oh, well, he wants to go out on top and he wants to have a good year. No one wants to go out and retire on a shitty year. So he's gonna show out this year.
He's gonna be protecting his nuts because he wants to put a baby in T Swizzy, and then he wants to retire on her money. So
No, he doesn't. He has his own money, and he wants to
I
have a good
know.
year, a good final
I
year
just
in the
like
NFL.
talking shit about Travis because he's playing against me this week.
And he's just recently engaged, and so he's trying to have a good time.
Yeah. And by a good time, not show up to a black eye for all the photos for their
They're
engagement
not
stuff.
gonna get married probably until next August or even later.
Yeah, that's true. I know. I said that in our Slack and I was like, how has no one called me out? And like, the wedding's not happening next week.
Yeah, no.
But
It's gonna be magical and fun, and they're
yeah,
gonna
I'm very happy for them. I really am. I talk a lot of shit about Travis. And
oh,
that's
yeah.
the only name I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
Don't come after me.
You don't want the Swifties to come after you?
I didn't say Swifties. She said Swifties. I love you all. Everyone is my best friend. All right. Well, so that kind of takes up what football is at right now with everything. Um, to the second half of what our fantasy fitness podcast is, what we've been doing workout wise. And it's actually been a really good week for you. Like, you haven't complained about your back as far as I know. Like, you haven't said anything to me, and I haven't seen you attacking it with balm or the massage gun.
No,
So,
yeah, my back's been pretty good.
yeah.
I haven't
And
done
I
any
mean,
big lifts or anything,
no,
but I
but you
did
were able to
RDLs with
do,
30
yeah,
pounds, and I did
staggered RDLs. You're able to do
well, I did
push
regular ones
ups,
first when you
sit
were doing
ups.
yours.
Yeah. So your back is getting there, which we knew was going to happen,
Mhm.
but it has been doing really good, especially with how,
And this is, like, week 3, right? Because 'Cause we've done
yeah,
2 other
it should be
podcasts.
about week
Yeah.
3 from when you originally heard it. But from the doc saying don't do anything from a month, which I told you that's not going to happen. We're going to do stuff. We're going to get it better.
Mhm.
And we have been. You were doing really good with the physical therapy
Mhm.
movements that we're showing and the mobility, the stretching, all of that. And we've been able to incorporate weights back in
Yeah.
to the program.
Nothing heavy yet, but
Not
those
heavy
yeah.
yet, but you've been able, I mean, to do full body weight push-ups from the toes, not from the knees, to do sit-ups, which is a lot of flexion through that spine.
Yeah, and it didn't hurt or anything.
Yeah. And the RDLs I talked about, that's a great sign. And you've been able to do it.
Mhm.
And with no pain. I mean, soreness is one thing.
But not in my
Pain
back. I
is a
didn't have
different.
soreness in my back. I was
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Our hamstrings were
Yeah.
fucking on fire.
Which was crazy to me that just with the 2 15-pound dumbbells, my hamstrings felt crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that workout I
But I
did.
did a lot of them because I did all the deadlift versions when you
Yeah.
were
Because
doing yours.
I think I did like 3x12
Mhm, and so did I.
for
And then I
deadlift
did
and
the
then
staggered RDLs.
RDLs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, our hamstrings were fucking lit up for like
Yeah.
3 days.
And I was able to do wall balls and stuff too,
Yep,
and
yep.
we've done some runs and, uh
Well, and air squats,
mhm,
like all that. And again, you haven't been
and my
complaining
ab
about it at
machine.
all. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think you're just about back on track where we can start adding in some more weight
Yeah.
for everything and get you back into those compound movements with the barbell. We'll still take it slow,
Mhm.
but not grandma pace slow, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And we've switched up on how or our times for our workouts just because of what my work schedule has been. Like we've been waking up and getting 5:30, 5:45 workouts in.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's a nice way to start the day.
Yeah, during high school, I would go and work out in the morning, and obviously in college with playing football, like we had an AM workout, we went to class in the off season, and then we had meetings and film or playbook go over, and then we would have an evening PM workout
Mhm.
or study hall, something like that. There was usually 2 workouts that happened during the year, and during in season, it was AM workout, PM practice. And the AM workouts are just so good. It gets your brain firing and moving. And as someone with pretty bad ADHD, I learned that very early on when I wasn't medicated
Yeah.
for it. And yeah, just working out in the morning, people do it. It gets your brain firing, snapping. Your body feels better.
Yeah, and I feel so much more productive and just, like, in a better mood all day long when I work out in
Yeah,
the
and
morning.
I get that's not how everyone's schedule works.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anytime you can get the workout in, get the workout.
Yeah.
But if you are able to get that morning workout in, try it.
Well, and, like, for me, what I think is that, like, you spend all day long, like, most people, especially women, spend all day long doing things for other people. Like, I myself, like, work in operations and admin work where all day long I'm doing things for other people at work. I also have a son that first thing in the morning, if I don't get up and do something for me first, everything I do is for him immediately in the morning, which again, like as a mother, that's a gift, but also you're just immediately starting your day doing something for someone else. And then after work, it's the same thing. I have to pick my kid up, make dinner, do all the other things that you just have to do
Yeah,
as a partner and
and
as
you
a
kill
parent.
it
And
just
then
as a
it
person.
thank you.
Let's just put it that way.
And then I also, occasionally caregive for my grandma, like 1 to 3 times a week, depending. And so, doing that and pouring into your own cup first just feels really good because you are doing something that's for you, and you're showing yourself that you can do hard things, but also it just feels good.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good at first. Once
No.
you're in a routine, though, it feels really good.
Well, and that was another thing I was gonna talk about in this episode was, I mean, I went from being a workout, fitness, religious junkie for about 10 years. Like, it went a little overboard at some points in my life because of just how addicted I got to it. And then I fell off that wagon, and I went back and forth. It never got to the point where I was like, I'm worried about my health. I didn't like where my health was at before we started getting back into it. And I would come up with excuses like, nah, I'm just so tired. Like I worked a long day. Too tired. It was a hard day. I just want to relax. I just want to veg out and decompress. Where now we're in that routine. We're getting that going. I feel better decompressing after our workout with doing hard work
Mhm.
than I ever did just sitting or laying down, taking a nap, doing that. And I don't want to ever go back. I love us getting our workouts in and that being the serotonin boost
Mhm.
that I need to just make that whole day better. Because my job, it's not the most difficult job in the world, but it is mentally taxing and emotionally taxing at
Well, and
times.
that's why, like, tomorrow, we're not doing, like, a full workout today, but I still tried to make sure I hit my 10,000 steps, but I said, "Tomorrow, let's get up before the football games start and get a
Yeah.
workout in," and then
Yep.
we just get to
Well, and
enjoy the rest of the day.
and that's one of the awesome things about our setup that we have is in the home gym, we have the TV out there. We have our Apple TV where we can watch the football game.
Yeah, but also if we just get up and get it done before they start, then it's done,
Yeah,
and then we
absolutely.
get to watch football and eat
And
snacks all day.
yeah, God, snacks. I'm so ready for them. Wings, dips. It's dip season,
And we
baby. Let's
can
go.
watching football all day, there's usually a short break between the morning game and the 1 PM, and we
Yeah,
can go get a walk and stuff in
yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing that we talked about is going out for the morning games, just going out and getting cardio or some lifts in while watching the games for the first half of those games.
Oh, yeah, we did
And
talk
then
about that.
coming back inside, having our snacks, just vegging out. And then for the midday games, either first half or second half, depending on how we're feeling, going back out
We could
and doing the
run
same
during the
thing.
first half and then like, we could trade partner workout.
Yeah.
The first one runs during the first half of
And
the first
so
one,
exactly.
other one
Yeah. So
lifts, and
there's
then
fun things we
split.
can do to still now fantasy wise, I'm gonna be pretty obsessive. So it's not we're not gonna be doing like any timed workouts on Sunday because I refuse to, because I'm gonna be just scrolling and refreshing my
Oh, I
fantasy.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, because like if I have to do 5 minutes in a row of anything and I can't just swipe down, to refresh my stats, that's not going to be okay.
Yeah.
But we're still going to get some work. And that's awesome about what we have set up. We're very fortunate
Mhm.
for how our setup
Our
is.
gym is very cool.
Yeah. And like we don't have to go anywhere
Yeah.
to be healthy.
And we have a runnable neighborhood.
Yeah, we have a super runnable neighborhood. And our neighbors are super funny when we're running around, just looking at us, and we get to see them. And our neighbors driving by flexing while we're working out
Yeah.
in the gym.
But apparently we learned that like 3 of our other neighbors have home gyms too, but ours is the most complete.
yeah, and it was kind of surprising. It was like, you have a rack, you have a barbell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a gym now. And again, I forget sometimes how I got those things.
Yeah.
I worked in physical therapy. I was a personal trainer. Our med ball came from when I was a personal trainer. Our barbell basically was a separation gift.
And our like but we are just really lucky. Like our rowing machine we got for free, the treadmill I got
Yeah,
or not
the
the treadmill,
spin.
the elliptical I got for
Yeah.
free.
Well, again, barbell, weight rack, spin bike, rower, med ball, all those things were free.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
those are not cheap ticket items.
And those
So,
heavier dumbbells we got, the 15 pounds, those were free too.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have bought things, but I don't want you guys to think it's like, why aren't you getting this done? Just set up your garage. Well, I lived in an apartment for a lot of my adult life,
Oh yeah. For
or
most of my adult life, I only had cardio equipment.
yeah, or a place that I didn't have a garage. So I have dreamt, even my mom was like, I know that's something you really wanted your whole life, was having a space where I could have a garage gym.
Yeah.
I wanted to build a shop so I could make it like back when I did CrossFit. I was like, I can start a CrossFit box out of a shop if I ever can get a property and build a shop. Never happened.
We could
And the way
start one in our
CrossFit was
garage.
going, I'm glad I did, because I think that's about to be done. Unfortunately, I love CrossFit.
I
I
don't
love the
know.
friends I made.
A lot of our TikTok pals are super into CrossFit.
Yeah, well, I hope not. I really like CrossFit. I have a lot of different. I helped set up and build boxes for
Yeah.
it. I ordered equipment through Rogue for different boxes.
I think just like anything else, sure, like CrossFit has some responsibility in why they've had a bad rap recently, but also like people just need to be sure that they know their bodies and that they are being safe,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
and again, I'm 35. I'm not over the hill. I'm not 22. Right now, I feel really good working out, and my lifts are still decent numbers, and they're just going to keep getting better.
Mhm.
But I don't need to kill myself. And I know that it's a lot of learning from experience.
Right.
Like I was going through premature kidney failure because of how much I was working out and what my diet looked like.
Mhm.
And now I'm like, I can still look good and feel good and
Like you said,
do
your
a lot
abs
of
are
stuff.
popping through.
Yeah. I mean, I have lost almost 15 pounds
Mhm.
since we started. And it was 15 pounds I had to lose anyways. And a lot of you guys, I had no problem sharing my weight. You guys probably couldn't tell. I weigh 255 right now. I was 270
When
when
we
we
started.
started all this. I'm a dense boy. I I've always said I could go around to carnivals around the country for the guess my weight thing and win every single prize because no one ever thinks I weigh that. I'm just thick. I'm dense. I sink. I don't float. But I had that weight to lose, and I still have more. Like I think my ultimate goal where I want to be is about 225 because I think that'll put me around 15% body fat. I'll have 10, 15, and I'll have my abs popping through and just feeling good.
Mhm.
Everyone wants to feel good, but I'm back into it. I'm lifting. The weights are moving better. My joints don't love everything we're doing, but that's just been my life.
Yep.
So,
And even though you're not a runner, you've been pushing us to run, which is also
yeah.
cool.
And I'm skeptical to say running has been enjoyable but it hasn't been the worst.
But it also each time we feel so good when we're
Yeah,
done.
and that's the biggest thing. Like
And
it
you did say
feels,
that's what's helping the scale move for you.
yeah, it did. I did notice a big difference when we took with your back when we stopped running for about a week. I
Mhm.
did notice a big difference, and I know that like my education is in health and body movement, biomechanics,
Yeah, but
clinical
just because you know
physiology,
things
but
doesn't always mean you
I
make
know,
yourself do it.
and I was just lying to myself
Mhm.
on it, but we're on it. We're getting it done. It's
Yep.
been feeling great, and we're just gonna keep rolling with it, and it's fun.
Yes.
Yep.
Next week, we'll be drawing our first punishment.
Yep. First punishment being drawn
We'll have
next
our
week
full week of fantasy
after
done.
the Monday night game.
Yep.
We'll know. We might. Well, we'll save it for the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, but keep track of our socials: Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. For the video stuff, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Meh. We're still posting, but TikTok is the big one
Mhm.
for us right now. That's where you're going to see most of our stuff. But listen, share, like, subscribe. We're This is fun. Like we're getting better at it. I hope you guys see that.
We're
And at
learning.
least we're feeling like we're getting better at doing it. Um, and we just want to be here every week to talk about it, go through everything. We love football. Well, fantasy football. I love football.
I love Lamar
Miss who
Jackson.
watches college football
Yeah, who
was
does
her
watch
comment.
college football?
Everyone that cares about their
I wonder where
fantasy
Lamar
team.
Jackson played college football.
I'm not going to answer that question right now. I honestly can't remember. Help. Yeah. And that's another thing. So if you follow our socials, you'll see our fun little trivia for football with each other that we've been posting.
Yeah.
And Julie has said that she has one ready for me, but I'm not allowed to see it, obviously, because it's a surprise.
Yeah, but we'll post that
Yeah.
sometime, probably tomorrow.
So yeah. So every week, expect us on Saturdays. That's when we're going to be trying to get it out. If it comes out on Sunday, it comes out on Sunday. But we're trying to get this out every Saturday for you guys. Time wise, yeah, who knows what time. It's just whenever we get it done, we're learning. But social medias, we're getting them done every day. So thanks for joining us, guys. It has been a blast and a pleasure. We can't wait to let you know how week 1 turned out for fantasy football.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, yeah, you should be.
I
You
hope I
should
get the
be.
roll for shot one.
Of course, I'm gonna get the hot dog wiener suit one.
Oh.
And bye.